My name is Nathaniel Wisiaki, and I'm a sound designer and music composer for Diamond Games. Today I'm going to show you a little bit of behind the scenes for the assault rifle reload sound. I start with fabric here, because when you're reloading, your clothes are moving and it's making sound. Next I used plastic, just a bike helmet, to have a little bit of a hard substance because they're wearing armor as well. Now I put those in a DAW. I'm using Logic Pro X, and it lets you do audio editing with video. So that's what I recorded there. And next I auditioned a whole bunch of samples, which are basically recordings someone did of handling guns. And so there's every part. There's the mag in, mag out, the lever, pulling the lever, handling the actual gun, because it makes sound when you move it around. It's metallic and it's got a lot of components. And now I selected the best ones, or the ones I thought were more appropriate, and I'm lining them up with the animation here, just so that I can hear what it would sound like if it was tied to the animation. Next, I trim. So there's a bunch of empty space in those audio files that I can just remove. And then I add fade ins and fade outs, because we don't want to hear the audio start suddenly. It has to come in and out rather smoothly and have no jarring stops or starts. So fade ins, fade outs for everything. Next, I'm going to do some EQing. So I use an equalizer, it's called. What you're seeing here is the frequency spectrum. On the left is the bass, on the right is the treble, and it goes from lowest to highest. And I'm trying to trim off a bunch of sounds that are either too distracting or unnecessary, because it adds a lot of volume to each sound. So I'm going to mostly trim bass and remove a few sounds that are a bit too piercing or noticeable. And then I'm also trimming here my every take I took. So same as the samples. I'm removing empty space for audio, and I'm adding fade-ins and fade-outs, just to make sure that there's no unnecessary atmosphere being played there and unnecessary sound. And now I'm EQing every gun sound as well, so removing any excessive bass, removing some frequencies. As you can see here, I'm like surgically trying to remove a high frequency. There might be a clink or a metallic ting, something going on in there. And I do that for every part of the gun sound. And then I'm going to send those as stems to Jasmina, and she's going to take each part of the gun sound, the mag in, the mag out, the pulling the lever, the cloth part, the plastic part. They're all going to be sent as separate files, and then she's going to add them into the engine and tie them to the animation, so that when the player is reloading, each sound is playing according to what part of the animation it happens. And that's how you would hear a gun reload sound. So yeah, you'll be hearing it during the demo.